Welcome back. Now on to lady number 2, Mary, the mother of Jesus. I mean, I believe after the first woman in the Bible, she deserves second place, though she kind of like deserves first, but yeah. Who was Mary, the mother of Jesus? She was Joseph's fiance and later Joseph's wife. Did you know that she was engaged to Joseph when she got pregnant and they stayed? Did they stay married? Please let me know in the comments if they stayed married. Like, did they get married before Jesus was born or something like that? Alright? Yes, they actually did. Sorry, they actually did. Oh my goodness, where are my scriptures? And then, Mary, the mother of Jesus as well. She's Jesus' mom, obviously. And also she had other kids. She had other children that were Jesus' brothers and sisters. I know the Bible talks about the Jesus brothers that also became his disciples, okay? And also this was a woman who was favored above all women. I mean, God lives outside eternity, right? God lives in a place where he can see the end from the beginning and the beginning from the past. So amongst women in all eternity, this woman was chosen to carry the Messiah. I mean, let's talk about favor now. That is favor. And then what are the virtues that we can learn from Mary? Mary, she did good, being patient with a child who's a Messiah, and also just agreeing really to carry a child at a time. Let me tell you, back in the days, it was unforgivable to be pregnant outside wedlock. Like, if you wanted to be, for people to talk about you, for you to be an outcast, for you to possibly spend the rest of your life with no possibility of being married, like being an outcast, like you are the worst of all the worst, like get a child outside wedlock. That was Mary, but she patiently agreed to parent a Messiah out, like to get pregnant before she was officially married. I think that is a woman who is extremely brave. And the other thing as well is the way she talked to Jesus when Jesus got lost. Did you know that Jesus actually disappeared when he was 12 years old and went to the temple, and Mary was looking for Jesus and found him in the temple? And like the way Jesus answered Mary, let me tell you what Jesus said when he was asked, like, where have you been, blah blah blah. He said to his parents, let me just take it in because I don't know if my child was to say something like that to me. He says, do you not know I had to be in my father's house? 12 years old, spoke like that to his mom. But Mary took it well. I mean, Mary took it well, and I think that, look, ladies, I know how it can be like when a child answers you in a way that seems not proper. So Mary was very patient. Like, I think that's a virtue. And then the down part of her character, I know, please don't crucify me. I see something here we all have to learn. Like, her child went missing at 12 years old. I don't know about you, but taking care of your baby, not letting her go missing, letting him or her go missing, but it was Jesus. So maybe she felt at that time that he'll be fine. I don't know. And so these are the reflection questions that we need to ask ourselves to learn from this profile, beautiful, awesome lady, most favored lady in the world, Mary. Which type of a profile of a mom are you? Are you the patient mom? Are you the mom who's forgiving? Are you the mom who's laid back? I mean, when we see the way she did parent a child phenomenal like Jesus, it also makes us come to this place like, what kind of a mother am I? And also the other part is, do you know what kind of a child you have? It turns out that Mary was aware of the fact that she was carrying a Messiah. She was carrying a child who was going to save the world. The question is, do you know who your child is? I mean, in the grand scheme of destiny and eternity, like, do you know your child spiritually? What is your child's great gift? What is your child sent on earth to do? You know, like all of that. And then the other thing as well is, we see Mary when Jesus Christ was crucified. Mary really grieved her son. Okay, she grieved her son. She was there when Jesus was on the cross. She was there, like, even after. It really brings us to this place where we say, us as women, Do we grieve enough? Because it turns out that most of our personalities as women, sometimes it's changed by the fact that we don't deal with the sad emotions. When we lose someone or we lose something, we don't thoroughly process it. And that's one big lesson from Mary. We see her really grieving publicly, grieving her son, though she somewhat knew that he was the Messiah and he had to go through that. So the question is, are you entirely processing your emotions? Learning from her, the best, Mary. So to close up our episode about Mary, the mother of Jesus, I'd like to find out from you, if Mary was here today, the mother of Jesus, and you had an opportunity to ask her a question, what question would that be? So please plug that into the comments. Just ask this question. I hope other ladies watching, and I'll try to answer it as well. So the question that I would ask Mary would be, was there any point while you were raising Jesus that something happened, like before he was publicly in ministry, that he did something that you thought, oh my goodness, I'm so proud of having a child that is in a Messiah? Like, have you had that whole starstruck that I'm carrying a Messiah sort of moment? That's what I would want to know. Like, what did Jesus do at home? Like, did plates clean themselves or something like that? I just want to know how Jesus was like as a child. So until the next episode, see you. Bye.